everyone. Today we're gonna talk about chaos and order. So here's my mother.
Hello.
Uh, so let's start.
Okay, so what would you like to know about chaos and order?
What does mean chaos?
Chaos, what I understand from this article by Dr. Dane here, is that something very different from what we are used to thinking about chaos. Because normally we learn in our lives and in school that chaos is a bad thing. That we should always avoid chaos, and it brings up mess in our lives, and we shouldn't invite chaos into our lives. But in this article, it's talking about chaos in a totally, completely different way. And it is saying that chaos can actually bring you change and also enhance your creativity.
So what does mean order?
What does order mean? Order is something that we are very much used to in our lives. What we are brought up with, both at home and in school. We're always taught to have order because it's something we are very used to. It's when we tidy up our home, do our homework on time. This is order in our lives. But when Dr. Dane is mentioning here that when there's too much of order, then things can become rigid and solid, and also we can become stuck and avoid creativity here.
So which one would you prefer in your life? Order or chaos? Chaos.
Before I thought that chaos was a bad thing, but after reading this article and watching this video, I now feel that we should have a balance of both. Because with chaos, we can actually invite more change into our lives. And we can relieve all the areas which are stuck in our lives. But at the same time, we should have a certain degree of order and have the balance of both. Because as you know, in nature, nothing is ever stationary or solid. Everything is constantly moving. There's a constant flow. There's a constant flow of change. So since there is this in nature, then we should our lives should reflect the nature around us, and we should have a balance of both.
So would you say that in life, like order has to be much, or which one has to be much?
Which one has to be more?
More like chaos or order, or both?
It depends on the person, on the person's personality. For example, if you are a very messy person, then you should increase the amount of order in your life, because this will create an order for you, and then you can find things easily in your home, and you can do your homework on time. But if you're somebody who is lacking creativity, then you should have, for example, if you have like rigid thoughts, and it's very difficult to change your mind, and you get stuck on ideas, and you're lacking creativity in your life, then you should introduce at least a minimum amount of chaos into your life. What is your opinion about this? What do you think you need in your life?
In my life, I think so. I think both. I think that I need both of them, because like order is important and chaos is not so important, but it has to be. I think so.
So why do you think order is important?
Like
If there is no order, what will happen?
You are tidy, and then if it wasn't ordered, you may be untidy and like chaos, and everything is,
There will be too much chaos.
yes, like
Mhm.
order is, when you do order too much, there's like too much discipline, but it's good also, and too much discipline, it's then you get bored and so nervous, but it's good to have order in your life.
Okay.
Like,
So, do you think in your life, are you a creative person? Do you like creativity?
I like creativity.
Uh-huh. Can you create easily in your life?
Yes, I think so. When I say like I can do it, so I can do it. When I like,
It comes easily to you.
yes, when
So
I say I can do this, I can, like, when I
Okay.
say yes, everything comes like to me
Okay.
or something.
So
I believe
maybe from this we can say that you need a little bit more of order in your life, because
Yes.
you're already a creative person, and you don't need much more chaos.
Yes, but too much order means also like when I said like too much discipline, you get bored and nervous, and it's complicated when you get too much order
And too
in
much
your life.
order. Uh-huh.
Not so too much.
So you need to balance both.
Yes, balance.
And also, it's interesting that in this article, Dr. Dane here is suggesting that he's putting the way of thinking that when there's too much order in your body, this can also create an illness. What do you think about this?
I think that it can do like that, like illness and like,
Yeah. So this means that in order to be healthy, we need to keep moving our body,
Yes.
because when things get too stuck, then there's
don't
too much
have-
order, and you may create an illness, which is an interesting point of view.
yes, like you may sit down in a house like full day.
Yes, and if you get bored, then that is kind of stuckness, isn't it?
Yes, it's
So
like
you
illness
need to
kind
have
of. When you say like that, 3,065 days, like it's boring and you get ill in that house.
yes, you may get ill if you like stay for the whole year in your house,
Yes.
because you may get depressed, which is also kind of the start of an illness.
Like when the 70 years old. 80
Like old people.
yes, like old people
Okay.
do.
Mhm.
But I think that young people should not stay at home every day and like 1 year, in a 1 year.
Okay.
They should get moving and walking, running, like.
So what do you suggest for old people also, if they have too much of order and they're not moving much? What can they do to have more change in their lives?
Maybe they should get out and a little walk. Like, also, they don't have to go out to walk. You can, not you can, but they can walk in the house. Like, take somebody with them and walk in the house, or like if they can walk, they can go outside and walk a little bit. They can read books if they can. Not watching TV.
Not
like-
doing the same things over and over again,
Yes.
because this is kind of creating a stuckness also, isn't it?
Yes.
When you
yes.
do different things, you are also introducing more chaos into your
Yeah,
life,
like changing.
changing things, and this is like a way of chaos.
Yes. Then things change. Then you get happier.
Yes, you get
Like-
happy, and you are introduced to something new in your life. And
Yes.
this creates an excitement, and you're more excited about your living your life, and the way you feel about life. So it's I enjoyed reading this article and watching this
Yes.
video, and I'd like to thank you for this conversation today, and hope that you can keep from now on a good balance between chaos and order in your life.
So, thank you again
Mhm.
for coming to this conversation about chaos and order. So,
So let's meet again in the next conversation, shall
yes,
we? Okay.
yes, we should definitely.
Okay. Have a nice evening then.
Have a nice evening. Bye.
Bye.